Hey, I want to try to update you with some of the things we found on live today, but I'm very tired and it's a whole lot, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to make sense of this. You need to understand. So, I told you about the deer today. You need to watch that video first if you don't understand. Fur is a demon that is represented as a deer, a winged deer. In the Leave the World Behind Disclosure Day, all those deer, that's why. You need to go research that. Now, I got on the deer thing, and then it brought me to the deer were sacred to Artemis. Now, Artemis is a female god, a Greek god, and she has a twin named Apollo. If you know anything, go back and read the lyrics for Moonchild by Iron Maiden in 1988. He specifically speaks about twins and Gemini rising and all that. That has to do with the Babylon working. I know it sounds crazy. There was a Babylon working done by L. Ron Hubbard and Jack Parsons the year that Donald Trump was born. I know you're going to be like, oh, here we go, but go look it up. And the Moonchild song, it's to bring about a moonchild. And then Iron Maiden made that if you once you read the lyrics, you'll see. But anyway, the twins. So the twins, I just come across Apollo and Artemis. And that is your feminine and your masculine, which are triangles that interlocked, forming blue and white symbol. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to hurt your feelings a little bit. The deer are pullers of chariots for the gods. They're sacred to the gods because they pull their chariots. Let's think. Is there anything else involves deer pulling something like a chariot? Maybe a sled with a man named Santa that has the same letters as Satan? Listen, just go look it up. They are golden, is it golden tipped? Golden horned deer sacred to the goddess Artemis. 4 of them were harnessed to her chariot, while the 5th, known as I can't say it, roamed free. So you are Santa and the reindeer, you're reenacting Artemis, which is a Greek god. Also, I want to make sure you understand something. Our moon missions, what were their names? The moon missions. Artemis and Apollo. Yeah. You need to also, I went down, hang on. Most of you already know about Easter and you've heard about how it's, not good and all this. But what you don't know is where the rabbits and the eggs come in. Easter comes from the goddess Eostre, or you can say it as Ostara. She is a Germanic goddess of dawn, springtime, and rebirth and fertility. Here's one because the bird turned hare, Esoter and the bird turned hare. A popular folklore legend suggests Esoter, or that goddess I told you about, I can't say her name, found a wounded bird freezing in the snow. To save its life, she transformed it into a hare or a rabbit. Because the creature was once a bird, it retained the ability to lay eggs, which the goddess decorated and gifted to children. Eggs symbolize rebirth and the earth after a long cold winter. Here's a depiction. Yeah, and she's a pagan god. You see, they celebrate that. And we go out here and tell our kids to do it. We bring it in the church. We bring Santa Claus and reindeer and the Easter bunny and all this into the church, and it is paganistic and demonic. I'm telling you. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Listen, you know what Valentine's Day? St. Valentine's Day Massacre. I mean, you were to know by now that everything that this world has got us to do is it's definitely not for the Lord. So I would suggest doing some research on that yourself, because this is a big deal. And I'm not saying deer are evil, nothing like rabbits are evil. That's not how this works. I'm saying the devil uses certain things as symbolism. That doesn't make that thing evil, but there could be one or two or something. I don't know. I'm not saying all of them are evil. I'm saying the devil can use them. But there's so much more, but my brain is tired. I'm tired. Everything's tired right now. So I'm going to have to go now. I love y'all, and Lord willing, we'll start back up when I get up in the morning, okay? Love you.